Shalom. All praises to the Most High and the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. In this video, I'm going to prove that God is real again, but with a different angle. I'm not going to literally prove, like using examples. I'm going to just say that you atheists, the reason why you don't want to believe in God, you do believe in God. You black atheists, Hispanic atheists, you believe in God. But the root of the problem is that you don't want to keep God's commandments. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know there's a God. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 23. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. See, your spirit is your mind. Your spirit knows that there's a God. That's why the Most High said a fool says in his heart there is no God. Because your mind, which is your conscience, knows that God is real. But you reject God so you can continue in sin. Now, like I just said, your mind is your conscience. It's your spirit. This is the etymology dictionary. Let's look up the word conscious. Conscious. Knowing something with another. Your conscious know that God is real. And the Most High is calling you a damn fool if you don't believe in Him. Because you do. You just got sins and you're prideful and you don't want to admit it. Psalm chapter 14 verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, his mind, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works, and there is none that doeth good. The Most High said, you're corrupt. You're a fool. That's what's keeping you away to say, that's what's making you say that there's no God, because you're corrupt and you're filled with sin. Your conscience knows. Your conscience, which is your spirit, knows that He's real. You're lying to yourself. Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. These are the last days for sure. It's pretty much a wrap for you atheists. You better repent. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. Atheists, covetous, boasters, proud. Atheists, y'all are very proud. Blasphemers, y'all do that too. Disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers. When you keep the commandments, it's like a truce. But you don't want to keep the commandments. Some of y'all probably believed in the Most High. But because you were offended by the word, you say, oh, there's no God, or you break off and do Egyptology. False accusers, fierce dispersers of those that are good. Traitors, heady, high-minded. A lot of y'all atheists think y'all so smart, but y'all the dumbest people on the earth. High-minded. Lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. A lot of y'all go into homosexuality to feed your own pleasures, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Alright, so the Most High God is saying that in the last days, these are the type of people that are on the earth today. And most of y'all atheists, y'all wicked as hell. You know God is real. Your conscience is knowing. Your conscience know that God is real, but you justify your wickedness and you want to say God isn't real so you can be wicked. Hebrews chapter 2 verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's what faith is, the evidence of something not seen. If you want to get right with the Most High, you're not going to see the Most High. You're not going to see His angels flying. You're not going to see none of that. You're not even going to see the Most High yet. But when he comes, it's going to be a day of darkness, and it's pretty much over for you atheists. I'm just to tell you like you is. There's a separate spot for non-believers, and it's not pretty. Y'all gonna get messed up real bad by the Most High, burning. All right, this is not a game. You Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, you better wake up. Your time is short. I just proved God exists.
Only those with the courage to fight join me.